Hi there, my darling Librans. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of August the 25th, 2025. So, my darling Librans, let's just jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the wisdom of the Oracle. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my Michelle Knight Tarot cards and then finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Librans, what messages does Libra need to know for this week of the 25th of August? It is my birthday week this week too, so happy birthday to me. I love my birthdays. I am so privileged to make it another year around the sun. All right, let's see what messages we've got for you. A change in the wind. Ooh, I love that. This hasn't come up for a long time, this card, but I love it. A change in the wind. So clearly there could be some kind of change coming in for you, my darling Librans. And look, don't be afraid of change, because change is good. We need change. We don't want stagnant energy around. If you're in a bad situation, you're going to welcome and embrace change, my darling Librans. You don't want to be stuck in that energy forever. So you would want and embrace change. And if everything's going great, that's great. You want change. You want to be able to then move to the next level of that happiness, my darling Librans. It's all how you look at it. You don't want it to get to the stage of a tower moment where it's forced change, my darling Librans. So let us consult the tarot. I mean, if the death card or the tower comes up, we'll know that that's the universe saying I meant what I said. But let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Librans. Clearly there's change in the air for you. So let's see what's coming in for you, my darling Librans. Justice. Yeah, love it. That's the catalyst of your change right there. Temperance. Yeah, Sagittarius energy. So I've got, oh, that's you showing up. Oh my God, 3 major arcana and 3 people showing up here in your reading, my darling Librans. Wow, I have never seen this in a reading where not only do you show up, but Sagittarius and Virgo are showing up as well. So wow, talk about change. And temperance is all about change, turning one thing into another. So this reading, I mean, I've just gotten chills from this reading, my darling Librans. Wow. All right, let me compose myself and get back into it. All right, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together for you. So here you are, my darling Librans. Beautiful Lady Justice is you, showing up here. When you show up in your own reading, you come from a place of power and strength, and it really allows you to get what you want from the reading, my darling Librans. So I'm loving seeing you show up here. The meaning of the Justice card is just that, justice. It's justice for something, whether it's karmic justice, whether it's justice from the outcome of a lawsuit, an insurance, a payout, a claim, something like that, or whether it's just receiving justice for an injustice, my darling Librans. Whatever that is, I feel actually that this is the catalyst of change for you. And I said it as soon as I put it down, that's what I felt off this. So even though this is you showing up, I really feel that you in this situation, you in this energy of justice is the catalyst, is what is going to prompt this change, my darling Librans. And look, change comes in many forms. It can be, you can start to think of something differently. You can start to, change a habit, change the way you do something, change the way you go to work, change the way you get up in the morning, change your morning routine, change your evening routine. There's so many things that is classified as change. And even just one small change, my darling Librans, can make massive benefits here for you, I feel. So, yeah, loving it. And then you have the Temperance card. So as I said, this is Sagittarius energy. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, I would definitely say go and watch that Sagittarius reading as well, because they're showing up. This could also be that there could be a Sagittarius in your life that, you know, is prompting this change or has something to do with this change, my darling Librans. But I am just heavily getting change for you. And it's not just because of the overarching energy that came in. You know, yes, of course, it makes you think of that. But I feel that whatever the justice is that's going to be as well is going to be the catalyst of that change, my darling Librans. You know, I'm just blown away by all the people that have shown up here. But, you know, Sagittarius, or the Temperance card, is all about change as well. It's balance, but it's a card of alchemy. It's a card of turning one thing into another, which is changing the alchemical makeup of something into something else. My darling I'm going to say Sagittarians, my darling Librans. So, you know, I that is why I'm also saying that there is some change coming for you, and I feel it because it's showing up a couple of times here, or 3 times actually, I feel. And so with Sagittarius, this Sagittarius energy, but with the Temperance energy, you're being encouraged to, you know, balance the change. I feel that it's, you know, don't make it all in one, you know, don't make it intense in one area, if you know what I mean. I feel that there needs to be a balance of energies here, my darling Librans, if that makes sense, because that's what I'm feeling off, you know, this Temperance card, is that balance is required to make this change stick, is what's popped into my head, my darling Librans. And then you have the Hermit card. So this, like I said, is Virgo energy. And so if you have Virgo in your chart as well, definitely go and watch the Virgo reading. I've done that, and that was a thumper of a reading. So yeah, that I think the Hermit card showed up for Virgo as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it was a really intense reading as well. So definitely go and watch that if you've got Virgo in your chart, or if you have a Virgo in your life, this could just be this person. You've got a couple of people in here coming along for the ride with you, I feel, this week, my darling Librans. So, you know, if these are support people, lean on them for support, is what I feel, my darling Librans. But the Hermit card is all about gaining knowledge and wisdom. The Hermit, in traditional tarot, is an old man at the top of a mountain, and on the journey up to the top of a mountain, he's gained knowledge and wisdom. And, you know, it is about that. I feel you have gained all the knowledge and wisdom that you need to make this change, my darling Librans, to be confident to make this change, because you have all the knowledge and wisdom that you need. It's time now for you to come down the mountain and use that knowledge and wisdom. And I'm also drawn to the star in the lantern as well. You know, the star, you've captured that star. This is you working towards your North Star, my darling Librans. This is what you've been working for. This is what you want. This is the change that you want, I feel, my darling Librans. So embrace it. So I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already have, but I just feel, I mean, if I could say one thing about this reading, it's change. I feel that there is a big, heavy energy of change here. You showing up, bringing in the justice energy, that change of when something was an injustice, you've now changed it to a justice, my darling Librans. This is coming in for you. There is some kind of karmic justice, I feel, coming in for you as the catalyst for this change, if that makes sense. And I feel that you need this temperance energy to balance, what it is that it's coming, that is coming in, that gives you, use that temperance energy to balance those energies so it's not unbalanced, my darling Librans. And I just feel you need to use all the knowledge and wisdom that you've got. You have got what you need to make this change and make it work, my darling Librans. So yeah, wow, what a reading for you. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. This is, I've like I said, I have never seen this in a reading before, so I'm buzzing about it. So let me know in the comments below if this feels like you, if you can feel this change, if you feel that it's been building for a while, my darling Librans. I'd love to know if this, is resonating with you. All right, let's get final messages. Yeah, romance. Like I said, you've got people coming with you here. So maybe you've got a Sagittarius or Virgo that's a romantic person coming with you here, my darling Librans. Yeah, trust. You're being encouraged to trust that everything, whether you think this change is going to be good, trust that it is, my darling Librans. Yeah, no need to worry, they say. It's exactly what I feel here, is that, I feel that you might be sitting here thinking, oh my God, is this going to be good for me? Yes. All signs point to yes, my darling Librans. Within the next few months, they say, don't stop. Do not stop, my darling Librans, because you have got some divine energies coming in for you this week, my darling Librans. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.